to this new live stream video on YouTube to help you with everything you need for your maternity. We forgot that, so now
Hello.
maybe you can
Now you can hear
hear
us
us
better.
better. So I was saying that thank you for joining us to this new video on YouTube live stream video. And as I've been saying, all these videos, the main reason of these videos is to help you with all the doubts or whatever you need in these first steps of your maternity. Uh, what is important to buy, what kind of product you have to buy on your maternity, and especially, of course, Mima products, our strollers, high chairs, accessories, bikes, and everything that you can find in our website, for example. So here we are, Lucy, myself, Javier, that we belong to the sales department of Mima, and here we are, as I said before, to help you out with everything you need. So please don't hesitate to ask whatever you want during this video, and we will be replying to all your questions. The topic that we are gonna discuss today, we are gonna talk about today, is about what kind of a stroller it's better for you, depending on your lifestyle mainly. So what's better for you and for your baby depends on your lifestyle. Maybe you remember something because I mentioned something in the previous video last week, but we are gonna uh, get into this topic deeper. So here we are, Lucy with creo, a big stroller, my and myself with a miro compact stroller. So two, as you can see here, a big stroller and a compact stroller, and two different kind of lifestyle. And we are gonna tell you our own experience with the strollers depending on our lifestyle. So Lucy is gonna start telling you about why her choice was a creo stroller, and after that I will explain. I will tell you why I decide to go ahead with my babies, of course, with mima miro. So please, Lucy, go ahead and tell everyone what's the reasons of why you decide to go ahead with mima creo.
I will. So, okay, so I thought that we've been very heavy on the Mima Miro compact stroller recently. So I thought I'd give you some insights into the full-size Mima Creo. So as you can see here, I think you can see we're in the frame, aren't we, Pat? With the fold, yes. So even though it's a full-size stroller, I'll just leave my notes down there. Forgive me if I keep checking my notes. It's my cheat sheet, but I've got all my little highlighted things I need to say. So, okay, so here we have, it's a mid-size stroller, but as you can see, it is quite compact. Okay, so I'm going to unfold it for you now. I'm going to unlock the lock. We're going to go straight up with the chassis, back down, seat down, footrest up, canopy up, and then with the recline. Sorry, I think I went out of shot there. Okay, so as we've said before, so this is the full-size stroller. We mainly advise this to people who have like a urban or a city vibe. So imagine you live in a city. I don't know if you've been traveling around Europe that you know that lots of people live in flats and apartments. So there's lots of doorways, lifts, some stairs as well. So if you need to fold it and take it up some stairs, you can as well. One of the main issues that we have in Valencia is that it's all apartment buildings and flats. Well, some people have houses, but they live on the outskirts. In the city, it's apartment buildings, okay? So you have to have this great maneuverability to get into the building, up the ramp, up the steps, into the lift, and up to your flat, okay? So that's a main question that some people ask themselves. People have asked me, friends have asked me who've been pregnant with obviously with their own children and looking for a pushchair, will it fit in the lift or the elevator for my US friends in my apartment building? So that's something you do have to take into account. You have to make sure that it's thin enough to get into the building, okay? So that's one of the things that we think about if you're an urban family or urban mom, parent, whoever's doing the pushing around the city. Okay, we think about the sidewalks, the pavements, we think about the terrain. In Valencia, where we are, we've got lots of cobbles. So one of the good things about this one is that we've got the wheel lock. I don't know if you can see me. We've got two little buttons down here next to the front wheels. So you can lock them on or lock them off. If you lock them on, the wheels stay rigid like this. So if you're on a cobbled street, they're not going to dance, as we say in Spanish. The wheels aren't going to dance. They're going to stay straight, and you can get across a nice cobbled area safely. The same thing, which is very important for us living on the Mediterranean, is the beach. If you're going to the beach, I will put the wheel lock on, because otherwise the wheels are going to get stuck and things like this. If the wheels are straight, you can drag, I don't want to say drag, but you can push or get your stroller across the beach. Okay, so that's another important thing. Something that was very important for me, because I don't drive, is getting up and down into the public transport as well. So you've got to have a very sturdy frame like this to get up and down the bus, up and down the metro, the underground, or the tube, wherever you're living. You've got a different word for it, but that's okay. So these are some of the things, for example, that me and my husband were thinking about when we were choosing a stroller. You've got to think about your day-to-day life, where you're going to go, who's doing the pushing, what your city's like, what your living arrangement is like, because you've got to get your stroller, get your baby through all these situations in your day-to-day life. Okay. Another thing that we found out after my daughter was born is that she's a napper. So when we used to take her out for lunch or for almuerzo, as we do in Valencia, we go for a big sandwich mid-morning. After that, if you're walking around town, she's going to fall asleep. So what's great about this mima creo is that it has a fully flat recline. So this, we don't like to say the longest, but we do say that it could be one of the longest backrests and fully flat reclines in the industry. Okay, so imagine this is, I'm going to extend the canopy as well. This is a great solution for if you are out for the full day on a family day and baby needs a siesta or a nap. So this was perfect for us. This was ideal for my daughter. As I said, she's a napper. And it was great. If we were out, we often go out on full days with lunch, friends, family. If she needs to do the nap, perfect. We can carry on with our day without interrupting our day to go back home for the nap. So that's perfect. Let me consult my notes. But yes, Javi, have you got anything to add about the creo?
Yeah, the thing is, in my opinion, as I said, if you can go with a big stroller as your first choice, is always the best option, because what this big stroller can offer to you is much more than a compact stroller. But as I said before, it's always depending on your lifestyle. But of course, as you can see, super long canopy, super big seat, leg rest adjustable, can go facing forward, facing parents, bigger basket, bigger wheels. You can block the wheels if you go to the beach, or as Lucy explained to you, it's a big stroller. Always a big stroller is gonna give it to you much more options. Let's say like that, but it's bigger. Even though, as Lucy explained to you, even though the seat is, let's say, one of the longest in the market, I will say is the longest.
I think it is the longest. Even we don't like to say it just in case
just
somebody
in case.
says we've found one that's longer, but
it could be, if not the longest, one of the longest. Let's keep it like that. And even though that, because of all the mechanisms and the features, it has a lot of technology integrated in this very sophisticated seat. As you can see, when it's folded, it's super compact. So this, you will see now how this part of the stroller folds itself automatically. So as you can see, even though it's one of the longest, the biggest seat and big stroller with big wheels, it's super compact when it's folded. So that's one of the main reasons why parents decide to go ahead with creo, because even though it's a big stroller, it's very compact. That's, as Lucy said, mainly in Europe, those big cities has small flats where people live in the cities, so they don't have a lot of space to put all the stuff. So this is just when it's folded, just in a corner, it's very small. So that's why one of the reasons of why to choose creo. And if you got the baby supper and all these things, so it's a bigger basket, so all these features makes the parents to decide to go ahead with a big stroller like creo. But she lives in a city, but in my case, I live outside of the city in a small village. So that means that every time I go out home, I have to take my car. And for me, it's more useful to use a compact stroller, because every time I go ahead, I have to put it in the trunk of the car, and I have to uh, it's different lifestyle. Another reason why I decide to go ahead with a compact stroller, in that case miro, it's because I travel a lot with my kids. So that's all. That's also a reason why I decide to go ahead, because you can put it in the cabin of the plane on the overhead department. It's certified by the airplanes so company. So that's why I decide to go ahead with that. Both of them can be used from newborn up to 22 kilograms. So both of them. So in that case, Miro, as you can see here, it's super compact. You can easily put it here, put it in the car, put it in the plane. So that's a compact stroller, but it gives you also a lot of options. Not as many options as creo, because in a big stroller we have the room to apply too many different options, bigger basket, facing forward, facing parents, these kind of things. But this one for me, it's a better option because of the reason that I said before. In that case, as you can see, the basket, even though it's a compact stroller, the basket is quite big. It has suspension on the front wheels and the rear wheels. It goes always facing forward, but with this is the extended canopy. You have one extension here, and even though it's facing forward, you can take a look at your baby because of this peekaboo window that we have here. And also you have this seat pad that is reversible. That's something unique in this stroller. You can put it in that beige color or black color, and you can take it out to wash it in the washing machine. It has a footrest, a leg rest footrest, and you can recline the seat almost horizontal. So if you have an upper kid like Lucy, is also a really good option, because the seat is also in that category, as well as Mima Creo. Is one of the, if not the longest, one of the longest in the market in that category. The seat is super long, so your baby can stay here from, as we said, from newborn, because you can put the harness in 3 different positions, and you can use it until the baby is 22 kilograms. So I'm sure that after 22 kilograms, your baby is not going to use a stroller anymore. So that would be the option, and everything is super functional, because when you are looking for a compact stroller like Mima Miro, it's something that you are looking for functionality mainly. Mima, as always, is going one step forward, and we are adding a lot of design to the stroller. It's not only functionality. As you can see, that model, you can easily recognize this stroller 100 meters away, that you can see this is Mima. It's different from the rest of the options that you can find in the market. Totally different. So, but the two main reasons that why you decide to go ahead with a compact stroller is weight and compact. Those main ones. On top of that, we are adding a design. So this one is a super light stroller, and also it's super compact. When it's folded, it's super compact, and then you can grab it from this strap, that is carry strap, that is included, and then you can go upstairs or put it in the trunk, as I said before, and it's easiest option for traveling. That's mima miro. I think we have the first question. So
Yes, and
Lucy?
I'm going to come back and stand next to you because I'm not sure if you remember. Somebody asked me on Instagram, Deborah. She asked me, "What are the measurements of it folded?" This is a test for you. Do you know how big it is?
I don't remember now, but I can tell you that it's like a trolley, and it's approved to put it on the overhead department of the store. I'm sure that you have the notes there.
I do.
And you know.
Yeah, because I've got my cheat sheet.
Okay.
So, in centimeters,
40 something.
44 times 25 times 54 centimeters. So imagine that's
So-
like what you said for the. Imagine the 10-kilogram case that you're
So-
allowed to take on the airplane.
So it's 54, if I don't remember.
54.
44
Correct.
and 25.
Correct. So in inches, in case any people from USA are watching. So that's.
Or the UK. They use inches as well, right?
I think we can use both. I think we're
Oh yeah.
ambidextrous with
You
centimeters and inches.
You should know it. You are from the UK, so.
Can you tell me how much it weighs in stones, though? Because that's what we use in the UK.
In stones, no.
I can't either.
In kilograms.
Only in kilos. So in inches, 10 inches by 12 inches by 21. So 21, 12, 10.
Good.
Okay, so you didn't pass your test.
I'm sorry. I will study much more for next
Okay,
video.
all right, thank you.
But if you can let me know the questions in advance, I will study them.
Okay,
so,
but then it's not as fun then.
I won't fail. I won't fail then.
Okay.
Okay, so these are the two main reasons, or the two main options. Sorry, the two main options why to choose a big stroller or a compact stroller, like in that case, miro. So as I said before, and I'm repeating myself, but that's my way. Sorry, but always it depends on your lifestyle. As I said before, if you can go, if there are other reasons, for example, if it's your first baby and in your mind is to have a second baby soon, then maybe an option will be to go with a big stroller if you live in a city, for example, and then after 2 years or something like that, 1.5 or 2 years, you buy a compact stroller for your first baby, and I'm sure that you are going to use mima creo, the big stroller, with your second baby. So that would be another reason why to buy a big stroller or a compact stroller. But it's mainly depending of your lifestyle, because if you are going to take the car every time, like me, that I take the car every day many times, so it's easier for me to do all the folding and everything super fast, put it on in the trunk, take it out super easy, and do it everything super fast. So that's why I decide to go ahead with this, because I live in a small village. If you live in a city and you don't take the car every day or whatever, so maybe a big stroller is always a better solution for you. The maneuver, the space you have for the basket to go to the supermarket or wherever, that's a very good option for you to go with a big stroller. And as I said, even though Creo has one of the biggest seat in the market and it's a big stroller, when you fold the stroller, it's super small compared with this in this category of big strollers, and then you can easily put it in the trunk or go into the elevator. So it's not gonna be a trouble for you, because it's a really good option. And as you saw when Lucy explained Creo to you, it's full of design and full of features. It has a lot of options, a lot of features in every little corner of the store. I think we have another question. So Lucy, please.
Yes. There was a person on Instagram has asked, Dr. Yusra. She's asked, how can she wash her mima miro?
Okay, how to wash your stroller? The best option always with the strollers for all the parts is to wash it by hand. So, but as I said, we have this seat pad that in summer you can remove it, and you have this seat with this mesh and foam that is, you have these holes to make it breathable. But as I said before, if if the seat pad gets dirty, then you can take it out and put it in the washing machine. So that would be super easy. The option that the seat pad is reversible is really good, because imagine that you go out for a celebration or whatever, or to take a walk, and your baby uh, uh, and the seat pad gets dirty in that. So you can, with a wet wipe, you can clean it, and instead of having here have it dirty, you can reverse the seat, and it's clean. And when you arrive home, you can take it easily. You can easily take it out from the stroller and put it in the washing machine. The rest of the stroller, the recommendation is to use. I'm sure that when you go out with the baby, you always take with you some baby wipes. Those wipes that are humid, so are a bit wet. So like these ones for baby. So you take one out, and you can easily clean the rest of the stroller, the chassis, all the dust or whatever, or even the canopy. The canopy, it's the material that we use, of course, is UV 50 plus protection, has this protection for the sun. It's waterproof, but it's super easy because of the material that we use. It's super easy to clean it with a wipe, a baby wipe, for example. So as I said, for miro, you can, if you have to wash the seat pad, you can take it out and put it in the washing machine. If it's easily washable by hand, that's always the best option. But you can, in the case of the seat pad, you can wash it in the washing machine, and the rest of the stroller is super easy to wash it with a baby wipe, for example. So that's the option for washing the to wash your stroller. For mima creo, it's exactly the same. You can take the seat pad out. It's super easy with the mechanisms that creo has, and you can put the seat pad in the washing machine, and the rest of the stroller with a baby wipe, for example, or wet wipe, you can clean it. So that's more or less the two options that we are bringing to you today. What to choose depending on your lifestyle. Oh,
Hang on.
we have a visitor here. Explain who is this guy.
Oh, hang on. I'll explain when I come back.
So she's going out because here is we have the offices of the mima Europe, but it's also a big warehouse, and Lucy is presenting. I'm gonna tell you that. Don't say that, because she will explain it to you later. But we are presenting our products, Mima Creo and Mima Miro, to the Junior Awards in the UK. I think it's in the UK, right? So, by the way, Creo was already nominated for the Cologne Innovative Awards 2 years ago or 3 years ago. And Mima Miro has won the award in the US, the parents best product for parents in the US this year, just 1 month ago, I think. So we are super happy to get all these awards for our products. It's like people recognize that we are doing a great job with our products, and they are happy with our products. So now she's preparing the documents to ship these products out to the UK to present them to the Junior Awards. As I said before, it's your decision. We have many different reasons why, different reasons to decide why to buy a big stroller, city stroller, mid-range stroller, or compact stroller. But the main one always is depending on your lifestyle. The strollers has to be a good product, good option for your baby, but also it's super important that makes your life easy. That's super important, because it's a product. It's something that you are gonna use every day, and it's something that you have to feel good with. If it doesn't have to be a problem with you, it has to be a solution for you. So it's very important to choose the right option, and mainly depending on your lifestyle. I'm sure that now Lucy wants to explain to you about why she went out of this live stream video in YouTube, and she's gonna
Yeah.
explain you why.
It sounds planned, but it's not planned. So this, there's a courier guy there just picking up. He's actually picking up these two strollers. He's picking up one miro in this color, mima miro, and one mima creo in the same color, the mocha, because they're off to. They're not going to London. They're going to near London for the Junior Awards. So we are shortlisted for 3 Junior Awards, which is a prestigious baby and baby culture magazine in the UK. So the Mima Miro is on the shortlist for the best pushchair design compact, brackets compact or travel, and also the best travel product for parents. And the Mima Creo is on the shortlist for the best pushchair design. So this gentleman is just picking up these boxes to go to the Junior Awards. So that's for September. I think we'll know the results. So very exciting. So yeah, that's why I left, and I'm going to leave you again.
Okay.
So, okay.
So thank you very much.
We're both going to leave you.
Yeah, soon. So
We've
this is
the end of our time.
We hope we of course, as always, we can help you with all this video, this short time that we spend with you, with all of you, and thank you very much for joining us one more week. Next week we will be here talking about a different topic, and we invite all of you to join us next week at the same time here in the Mima office, Mima warehouse, Mima Europe in Valencia, Spain.
So please like and subscribe, and we'll see you again next week. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Bye.